Just a messenger, man. Let me take this off. Tapping in, man. Just got a good workout this morning, man. Working on the triceps, biceps, man. Hit that dip bar, sit-ups, man. Just staying fit, man. Staying focused, being consistent with the workout, man. Whatever you do, just be consistent. Make consistency a lifestyle. I preach that all the time, man. Be consistent, not just in a few areas of your life, but be a consistent person, man. I want to shout out everybody that came out to the event last night, man, over on Slauson in the city. Live the Vision, man, sponsored by CFH, changing the faces of homelessness. Shout out to Katrina Williams, man, a young lady who's been in the community from the homeless issues that we deal with alongside the 110 freeway. You know, if you're from the city, you know, man, under these tunnels and under these pathways and alongside the freeway, man, we got a severe homeless problem, man. Also, you know, she touched Skid Row down a place that's often forgotten, man, where people really struggle with homelessness. And it's just not people that we would deem unsuccessful, man. You know, you'd be amazed if you hear some of the stories of people that's landed in these places, man, with no shelter. So again, shout out to CFH, changing the faces of homelessness, man, and everybody that came out last night to the event. We had a good time, man. God used us, me and particularly the minister, man. I spoke, did some songs, man, and we really fellowship, man. Shout out to who else came out, man. My boy SB documented it, man. SB Global, Apartment 107. Ceasefire was in the building, man. Camp 8. Shout out to my boy Rare Breed. OG, the homie Chili Baby showed up, man, and did his thing, minister to the people. Again, man, APUU, Advocates for Peace and Urban Unity, you know, showed up, man. Shout out to Big Ben, Taco, you know. Who else was there, man? Skip Townsend, man, showed up, man. A lot of different people, man, but we started at 6. We didn't get out of there till about 11 o'clock, man. Like, we really fellowship, man. We ate, you know, the whole event was catered, and we were able to really fellowship, man, and network, and hearing the stories of all the amazing people that's been touched by these ministries and these organizations, man, that truly hit the streets, man. We don't just take pictures for the gram and, you know, fake politic like we these are organizations and ministries that be on the phone, man, days and nights trying to figure out how we can collectively fix our problem in the community, man, with intervention, prevention, you know, all the violence, gang violence that go on, mainly with the youth, you know, which prevention and then intervention with those that are already involved, trying to figure out a way how we too can provide resources for our community, man. Re-entry, you know, brothers that's getting out of jail, man. I'm writing a letter right now, bro. I'm in the process of writing a letter for a brother that's getting out of prison. He's been in jail since 1977. 45 years. This brother is up for parole in May, you know, and we writing letters right now to the board, you know, preparing his way to come home, man, and get him in his re-entry, get him reestablished in society, provide him with felon-friendly job opportunities, man, housing, and whatever else we could do through the resources that God has put in our lap, man, for us to be able to you know, let it filter through us and make sure these resources really get to the people that need them, you know. So again, man, the ministry aspect of it is bringing God to the situation, because we can have a whole lot of change and a whole lot of resources, but if we don't implement God in the situation, not just God being in general, but Jesus Christ, Yeshua, you know, the love, man, mainly just the love and the forgiveness, and letting these brothers and sisters know that, you know, that they have a home, that they're loved and they're forgiven for whatever mistakes that they may be holding on to, you know, our condemnation that the enemy has planted in their heart, that they're less than. You know, we're here to remind them that we the same, man. I'm only one step away from being in a position of helping people versus needing the help. You know, this is my community, the streets where we do the work at, man, in the surrounding communities. So again, man, we had a good time last night. Sonny Mendoza pulled up, man. Shout out to everybody that came out, man, to the Living the Vision, you know, Talking Plus Walk at the ministry, launching big right now, man. So we just pushing, man. We gonna show up everywhere, man. We not gonna be caught up in the four walls where we just preaching at people. We pulling up, man. Talking Plus Walk it. We in the community, the ministry. We pulling up, man, because we don't just talk it. By definition of the ministry, we walk it, man. And, you know, we stand on a bunch of scriptures. James chapter 1, 22 to 23, You gotta live it, man. You can't just be a hearer of the word and not a doer. It's like a man seeing himself in the mirror, then walking away and forgetting what he looked like. How can I speak something or hear it and then not go put it into action? I have to talk it plus walk it. That's in any aspect of life, man. If you speaking something, even in the streets, man, you couldn't talk about you this and that. And then as soon as you hit the county jail, you tucking your tail. And no, it's man, you gotta be willing to walk out what you talk about. But of course, we talking from a standpoint of being a believer. So if I talk this gospel, if I'm talking change, if I'm talking we in the streets, if I'm talking God can save you, you can change. If I'm talking all this stuff, I gotta be willing to walk it out. That's my ministry. The action, faith into action. Faith into action. Talking plus walking, man. Look, shout out everybody again, man, that came out to the event last night, man. We had an awesome time, man. It was just amazing, man. We ate, you know, if you invite me to a show and I can't bring my wife and kids, I'm leaving. Just a messenger, man. I love y'all. Talking plus walking.